So I got to the court, and here comes the bailiff Lisa. She gets ordered, and she comes and asks me, "Are you a lawyer?" I said, "No." But I'm dressed up like I'm in a suit with a briefcase. Why would somebody come and ask? I mean, if it was a lawyer, if she comes and asks, "Are you a lawyer?" she's going to probably get slapped on the face by the lawyer. But no, I don't mean slap on the face, but she's going there's going to be a complaint against her. But she had orders that she had to follow. So I told her, "No, I'm not a lawyer. I'm presenting myself. I'm taking care of my papers." So they called the case. She said, "Well, you cannot sit here this for lawyers. You need to sit in the back." Well, what shall I do? I cannot say anything. So I had to move. So I moved, as I said. And there was no lawyer. Nobody was sitting on that, using that table at all. So here comes the what's her name? Goody. And they call the case. The case number 02 OP 1469. Who calls the cases? Carla Goody. She calls the cases. She gets the file from her clerk, the court clerk, and she calls the case. And here I go, stand up. And that lawyer, he had some kind of deal. I don't know where he met Carla Goody. He met her at her chambers or some kind of hotel, or like when one policeman told me, you see those judges and lawyers, they are all in the bar association. They are all members of the bar. They go to the bar and they sit together, they drink together, they sleep together. Who are you? I mean, well, you are going to get nothing. So without a lawyer, you need somebody in there in order to get something. And I still remember that police officer statement, which is very true. And more than that, one time I was in the court library, the same court, Bull County Court. I was in the library where I do my legal research and my legal studies. And there were computers, and I was sitting on my one computer doing the research, and somebody next to me was sitting doing the research. And I was talking to the librarian. I asked her, I said, "Why the judges treat somebody pro se? They treat them very bad in the court. They don't give them any rights, or they don't follow the law. Even when the pro se is very well knowledgeable of the law. I mean, I'm not saying to bend the law for the pro se as you do terminate the law when it comes to the attorneys. They are above the law, Those attorneys, they are above the law. They do anything, everything, just like we saw here that this attorney wants to vacate my order of protection pursuant to library's law, 75 ILCS. That's library's law, but anything goes. So the one sitting next to me, he said, "Why should the pro se's get anything?" I said, "Well, if the case is good and they are representing the case good, and the laws and the facts support their relief, why shouldn't they get anything?" He said, "Well, the other side has an attorney. He paid him money, so he deserves to get whatever he gets because he paid money." And I was telling him, he said, "I am a judge. Imagine, a judge speaks like that in the court library. This is Bull County Court. And this is the same, probably, most likely, all over the United States. Because if anyone goes study the law and go without an attorney, then the attorneys will go out of business. And here goes the judicial branch of the government. So it's money. It's corruption, bribes. That's the United States. That's why the attorneys they get the highest paying. Their yearly income is very high because of these things. So this is what the judge is saying, and that's what the police told me. The police was telling me the truth as an advice. This one, he's a judge. So in the USA, you get what you pay for. You get an attorney, you pay, you play. And that's what's going on. So anyhow, Carla Goodyear, she calls the case. So I stand up, and that attorney stands up. Well, my wife is there. And what he does, there's a place for the plaintiff, for the petitioner in this case, and a place for the respondent. And that idiot attorney, what he did, he pushed me all the way to the wall. I said, come on, I need to stand up. What do you want me to do? And the judge was laughing. Imagine, he does all these things in the court. What kind of a judge? Associate. Anyhow. So, he shows the paper and he says, I want continuous. I want continuous. I objected. I said, well, why continuous? You came here to vacate. Why do you want continuous? The judge right away, she said, okay, continuous for this date. He didn't say why. There's no motion. There's nothing in the record to say why he wants continuous. Probably there was a motion that he filed in the chambers or some kind of hotel or in the bar association, wherever they met. And in this case, that the judges and the lawyers must not meet at the bar association. Anyhow, well, this is the USA. So, slam dunk, I was railroaded into continuous. And boom, they called the second case. Well, what happened? Then I leave the courtroom and we'll wait for the next day. And at the same time, I was also going through this order protection against Nihad, the FBI informant. That's felony, criminal. He committed too many crimes. That's documented crimes, including in his bankruptcy case, federal crimes. He smuggled money outside the United States without paying taxes. He does everything, because he's a criminal, as I stated. Criminal works with the government. They are in very good shape. So that case 02OP1469. And that case, was for Monday. And we are now on Friday. Okay, so on Monday, and during the weekend, the court date that they gave me, that I have to go back, is the same court date where I have the same time that I have to file my brief before the 7th Circuit, United States 7th Circuit Appellate Court. That's federal. For my case against my employer. So I said, I have to file some kind of motion to change the date. I have to file a motion. So I had to go to the court on Monday anyhow for my other order protection against the FBI informant. And you should know that in that case against my wife's brother, I stated in the order of protection that this person, he called me and he stated on the phone that he's going to call the FBI and throw my father on the street and put me in jail because Saddam Hussein sent me, Saad Nawaz, to learn how to fly airplanes through buildings. Could you imagine? He's saying this about me. And I am suing him. I'm taking him to court instead of the government take action. Either take action against him for making phone harassment and fraudulent accusations, or take me to court to investigate the allegations that this person is stating. But what happens in court? They want to eliminate me physically, in any way, shape, or form.